Welcome to the Searching ATLA Religion Database video. Hi, this is Amy Mars, Theology Librarian here at St. Kate's. I created this video to show you how to use one of our primary theology databases, ATLA Religion. ATLA Religion is a database where you can find book reviews, essays, and scholarly journal articles on the topic of religion and theology. You can access ATLA through the library website by clicking on the Articles button, and then scrolling down to Databases by Subject, and selecting Theology and Religion from the drop-down menu. This brings you to all our theology databases and highlights a few of the go-to databases for theology research. From here, you can click on ATLA. If you've used an EBSCO database before, this might look familiar. Our library subscribes to many EBSCO databases, and they all have different content, and some of them even have unique features. You can tell you're searching ATLA by looking right here. Now I'll show you some strategies for effectively and efficiently searching ATLA. One strategy you can use is to break your topic into keywords to search. If I'm studying Sarah and Hagar, I can click Advanced Search and type Sarah in one box and Hagar in the next. This will search for articles with both these words in the title, subject, or full text of the article. Remember when I mentioned that some of our databases have unique features? Well, in most of our theology databases, you have the option to search for articles about particular biblical passages. First, you have to identify the passage that talks about your biblical figure. In the case of Sarah and Hagar, we will want to look up Genesis chapter 16. To do that, click on Scriptures and navigate to the book of the Bible you're looking for. The books here are listed in the order they appear in the Bible, not alphabetically. Once I find Genesis, I will want to click Expand to get to the relevant chapter. If you want to narrow to a particular verse, you can hit Expand again. In this case, my passage encompasses multiple verses, so I'm just going to click Chapter 16 to search for articles about that passage. This type of search is useful when your biblical figure appears in multiple passages and you want to focus on one. It's also useful for searching figures who have the same name as other figures in the Bible. For instance, if I'm searching for Mary, the mother of Jesus, I will want to only find articles about this Mary, not other Marys like Mary Magdalene. Searching by passage is one way of doing that. I can also search for articles about Sarah and Hagar by using subject headings. The subject headings are listed underneath the title of the article in your search results. If you click the title of the article, you can access the subject headings as links. By clicking them, you will perform a subject search. In this type of search, you are looking only for articles that have been tagged with the subject heading Sarah. If Sarah appears in the title or full text of the article but not in the subject heading, those articles will not appear in your results. This can be useful to find articles that we know are mainly about the biblical figure we are researching, rather than articles where their name is mentioned, but the article is mostly about a different topic. Once you've completed a search on your topic, you can use database limiters to refine to things like scholarly peer-reviewed articles. These are articles that are written by scholars and undergo a rigorous editing process called peer review. You can also limit to more current articles if that's important to your topic. Unlike disciplines like science, older articles can still provide useful insights into theological topics, as interpretations change over time. But if you do want to focus on more contemporary interpretations, you can use this slider to select a date range. To access the full text, click the PDF of the article. From here, you can download and save, print, and email the article to yourself to read later. You'll notice some articles have a purple Find It button. This means that only the citation information is available in this database for the article. However, we might have the full text in one of our other databases, so always click the button to see. In this case, we are brought to the full text of the article in the database JSTOR. Sometimes when you click the Find It button, you get this screen. This means we don't have access to the full article through any of our databases or subscriptions, but you can still get the full article by requesting it through interlibrary loan by clicking here. Simply log in with your Gateway username and password, select the date you don't want it after, and submit the form. We will then get the full article from another library and email you when it's available. At this point, you can log back in and access your article under Articles Ready to View. The article will remain here for 30 days, so if you need it longer, print it or save it to your computer. Interlibrary loan requests typically take 2 days to a week. Database searching takes practice. Even the most experienced researcher can get stuck. So if that happens, don't struggle. Ask a librarian like me. I'm here to help, and here's how to contact me. Happy researching!